What's up? Mr. Royal Standard here. So, there's a huge debate going on right now on the sports card market. And some people are pissed about it. Some people, okay, so basically, Vegas Dave said that the sports card market is going to crash in about 24 months. And then you have guys like Gary V, Jeff Wilson, sports card investor, who are saying that the market's not going to go down. It's just going to keep shooting up. Even Mark Cuban's in on the debate. He started talking about, I don't know, his one, he didn't really pick a side. He was just talking about interest rates and stuff. I'm not smart enough to understand what the hell he was talking about, so I'm just going to let that go. But look, my opinion, yes, the market is going to crash. Stop. You can't live in a fantasy land. You can't think that this market is just going to keep going up nonstop, okay? Now, look, we got time. It's not going to crash like in a year from now. It may crash 2 to 3 years from now. Maybe even 4. Maybe even 5. Okay? The big reason why is because the growth that it's getting into right now. It's a growth that it just can't sustain. It's going too high too fast. A Kobe rookie card was just $2,500 maybe a month ago. Now it's over $5,000. And guess what? It's still the number one trending card on Sports Card Investor. Guys, like, think about that. That's double in 1 month. If it just keeps going like this, it's going to be worth over $100,000 by next year. Like, maybe even $1 million by next year. Think about it. It's just doubling. That can't happen. It's not going to work that way. So, yes, what goes up must come down. This market is going to crash, and it is going to crash hella freaking hard. Hella hard. Also, too, the reason why it's going up so hard right now is stimulus checks. People are getting free money to just spend however they want. So people are just investing that money. They're investing it in stocks. They're just, because it's not your money to gamble with. You know what I mean? It's not really your money. So why? Who cares if you gamble it, right? So people are buying these cards for super expensive. Excuse me. I tested negative for COVID. So if I cough, it's not because of that. But that was a bad joke. But period. The market's going up way too fast right now. Yes, it is going to crash. But, however, Gary V and Jeff Wilson are also right. Because it's going to crash hard. So freaking hard. So hard. But it's just going to pop right back up. You want to know why? Because people aren't stupid. Once they see that card that they want go under market value, they're going to hit the buy button pretty freaking fast. At least I know I am. I hope nobody else hits the buy button very fast, right? Because then I'll be the guy with all the cards. Because you look at it. You look at guys like Vegas Dave. Let's just bring him up again. He bought his $400,000 Mike Trout card, right? He didn't buy it when the sports card market was at peak. Sports card market was just at peak about a couple years ago in 2016. The market was pretty high then. It wasn't as high as it is right now, and I'm going to use that in a point later, but it was pretty high then it went down, right? Like I said, up, down, up, down. It went down. He bought that $400,000 card when the market was down, then flipped it when the market went back up. So people are going to buy once the market goes down, and the market's just going to shoot up even faster than it did from 2016 to now. It's probably going to go down in 2 to 3 years, go down, and it's going to shoot right back up in maybe 6 to 8 months right after it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting super excited about this. But the reason why too is, the reason why too is because you look at the influence and look at the card game right now. Okay, it's bigger than it's ever been, and it's just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger every time that market goes up. So right now is the biggest boom that the card market's ever had, and the media is in this card game, or talks about the card game more now than ever before. It's on Bleacher Report, like Jeff Wilson said inside of his video. So he has a video on YouTube on why he believes sports cards will just keep going up. And he makes a good point in that video. He's talking about how the media's into this now, celebrities are into this now, and you got to remember that sports cards are all based off what is the word I'm looking for? Insomnia. I believe that's the term that they use. But basically, it's all based off you looking at something, or you looking at a player or a memory that you have, and getting in love with that moment and wanting to have a card based off that moment. You know what I mean? So like Kobe cards, you have a personal connection to those Kobe cards. You buy those Kobe cards, and eventually within that year, or when the market starts going up, that's what's happening is, the interest will be back. Oh man, I lost my train of thought. I'm going all over the place right now. Let me gather myself. I can do this sometimes. I'm ADD and my mind will just go left, right all the time. So yeah, but we're talking about sports cards market, and they're going to go up. So yes, the market's going to crash. It's going to go right back up. It's going to go up harder than ever. So when this market crashes, that is the best time to invest. You should be excited for this crash. So they're both right. They're both right in my opinion. And I'm excited not only to invest when the market crashes, but I'm excited to see where this market goes when it comes back up. Like I said, it's going to come back bigger and stronger than ever before. And look, there's a bunch of new guys to the game. Look, also too, I hope I'm talking about long-term investments. Okay, those short-term investments, those rookie prospect cards that people are buying, those are the ones that are gonna take the biggest freaking hit in this crash. Okay, like look, I'm just gonna give you guys an example. So like my Kobe rookie cards, they're not going anywhere. Okay, when the market crashes, yeah, I mean, if I wanted to sell then, of course, I'll lose a shit ton of value. But why would I do that? When the market just shoots right back up after, and then I can sell my card then. You know what I mean? But guys who are new to the game and they start buying these, and this is another reason why sports card prices are going up so crazy right now too, is because you have a lot of guys that are just coming in uneducated and buying a bunch of cards that are not actually valuable for way over the price. Like me, okay? I made a video on this card before, this Josh Jacobs rookie card, and I tried to say this was the best investment you can make. Oh my God, I hope you didn't listen to me. This was the dumbest investment I have ever made. I came into this so overconfident and didn't understand how the card game worked. I spent so much money. There's a bunch of reasons why this card was a bad investment. It's a running back. It's not even a freaking 10. I mean, it's not the card. Like the reason I gave for investing in this card was really good. It's just the one that I bought and how much I spent for it. And the reason why that's messing up the game is because there's a lot of guys like me, a lot of these new guys that are coming in, they're buying cards that are not supposed to be worth what they're paying for, just because they don't know. And what that does is it's going to raise all the price for all the other cards. It's called the tide effect. But yeah, man, that's about it. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the market. Don't be afraid to invest in these cards. Don't be afraid. Don't just start selling now. Like, I mean, I hate referring to him so much, but he was Vegas Dave on his live was like, you should be selling in the next 2 years. Look, that's why you don't invest in prospect cards. If you invest in prospect cards, then maybe, yeah, you should be getting rid of them soon. But if you got good cards like Kobe's, Mike's, all that kind of stuff, hold. Don't worry about it. You be all right, okay? Like I said, market's going to go down real quick. It's only going to shoot right back up. Come back better, bigger, better, stronger. So, yeah, man. Future's bright for sports card investors. Future's bright for the hobby and everything. Yeah, if you like this video, please do me a huge favor and like it, share it, comment on it. I don't care what you do. Just help me out by doing that, all right? All right, guys. Peace.